Hi there, it's Lori, and I have impeccable timing. My cats are getting fed. All right. This is Throwback Thursday. I shifted, so January I did crochet. I decided February I'm going to do paintings. I may get emotional in this one, just so you're warned. This painting is in honor of my stepmother who passed in November of 2021. This is where her ashes were spread. There are several Haystack rocks in Oregon. This is the only one that's a singular. Usually they're in pairs. I cannot remember the name of the city, but there's a really good seafood restaurant there. Anyway, this painting I made for my dad. And my stepmother was my second mother. Even when my mother was alive, she was my second mother. And my mother and my stepmother were really good friends. I truly have the most blessed family life situation for a divorced family of anyone I personally know. I do not take that for granted. And my stepmom taught me how to be a stepmom. So anyway, I'll talk about the painting here shortly and how I did it, because I had to do it from a picture. There was no tutorial per se. But anyway, that's it for this part. So the throwback is something deeper, more meaningful. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the other side. Actually, I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so the first one of these is an image I pulled off the internet of Haystack Rock. I'm not 100% positive that this is the correct one. I think it is, because it's by itself, but it's a different angle than what I painted. So the angle I painted, you can kind of see the shoreline. You'll see that in a minute. And I'll talk a little bit more about what's going on in my painting there. But I wanted you to see what the Haystack Rock looks like. Again, not quite the same angle. And I went in the wintertime, so it didn't have any of the greenery there. So my cat is here. I don't know if you can hear him purring, but he came to visit. Oh, what a sweet guy. My sweet little boy. He's not little. He's a big guy. So this is Haystack Rock. It was a special place that my dad and my stepmom would go to every couple months, I think. And you can walk out in the water. You can do different things there. It was winter again, so it was very cold, and there weren't very many people there, which was kind of ideal for what we were doing. This is where her ashes were put to rest. But also her dog was her very, very best friend that passed a few years prior. His name was Karma, because that's how my stepmother operated with Karma. Firmly believed in it. She was an activist. She's a person I'm very proud to be a part of her family, and I very much love her family as well. So she stood up for rights and even worked in Washington, D.C. for a while.
Brad's got to go?
Yes, Brad has to go, and this dog is named Hamish. This one's Hamish, this other one's Dougal.
And Dougal. Damn it, Dougal's what I call him. Thank you, Susie. Yeah, so the other shawl is also, it's not a virus shawl, but it's rainbow colors. Okay, so now what I need, so this is going to be the cat colony. If you have been a rainbow cat or a black cat member of our channel, as of the 15th of the month, you were entered into this. Rainbow cats get 6 entries, okay? So the number has to end with 357. So 1 through 357. Amanda, Rusty, if you could look and keep an eye for a number from Paula. Yeah, your volume, I don't know. We're going to get you a microphone or something, girl.
I'm watching. Can you not hear me? I'm talking as loud as I can.
I can hear you now, yeah. I'm just saying, we got to get you 120. All right. No, I'm sorry, 260. Wow.
I looked to get 120.
I don't even know where that came from. 260. 260 is Mary King.
In keeping with all the nonsense, now my little robot is running. I literally had to pause because my stepdaughter decided right now was a great time to start playing her saxophone. I literally had to put about 6 blankets over the vent because it comes straight up into this room, just in case there was any music that was, I don't know. But right now, the little robot will be drowning out any other sound. Anyway, so I'm super proud of my stepmother. I'm so grateful she was my father's soulmate, despite them being so incredibly different. She was so good for him. I credit her with saving his life and getting him on I would call it the straight and narrow, but a path of living life to its fullest and making sure he took care of himself. I would not call it the traditional straight and narrow because, yeah, no, I would not. If you've heard stories about my dad, you know why I'm saying not the straight and narrow. Anyway, I adored her. I respected her. I went to her because she had been married to a man before my dad who had been verbally unkind. I'm using a softer word, but hopefully you'll pick it up. And I had been through that as well, and she really helped me. She was a part of my healing. So the dog, Karma, to go back to that, was a little miniature toy poodle, black poodle that was her best friend. I mean, my dad was her best friend, but the dog was her best friend. And he got diabetes. He lived to be, I want to say he was 17 or 18, but I'm not sure on that. But anyway, we took his ashes and put him there as well. And so on one of the rocks, I know it's really hard to see, but I did write his name, painted his name on the rock. I painted her name there as well. I cannot say enough good about her. She was wonderful. No one's perfect. She was wonderful. So gave this painting to my dad about a year after. Was it a year? No, I gave it to him about a little less than 6 months after she passed because my first grandchild, my granddaughter, was born and he came out to meet her. So anyway, that's a little bit about my my family and my non-traditional, absolutely beautiful, wonderful family. So there you go. And then I'll go do my little outro separately. Okay, I'm here with the goodbye. Because, I didn't do it. So, thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen? Hugs to you all. Whatever kind of hug you need. And I'm not going to define it. Whatever kind of hug. Okay. Bye.